Hi guys, welcome back to the channel Yorkshire Crafter. Today we are working on my Victoria's Moon, the little hedgehog underneath the Christmas tree. So today I would like to talk to you guys about past accidents and operations that I've had to have. So the first little story I have for you is when I think I was a teenager at the time this happened. Sorry guys. I broke my big toe. So in our kitchen we had the usual dining table, but instead of chairs it was the benches, the long benches, and I went to pull it out one day and it fell over and landed on my big toe. I don't really remember what happened, but I remember my mum telling me that I'd broken my big toe. So like I said, she just said that I had to have an operation on it, and then when I got that bit older, I ended up getting an abscess on my bottom. So started off really tiny, not a problem. Started putting some cream on it, hoping that it'd take the swelling down and eventually it would just disappear. Well, no, that didn't happen. It ended up growing and growing and became really painful. Excuse me. Became really painful to the point where I could not sit down. So I ended up going to my local doctors, and she examined it, and just the look on her face just said it all, which then made me panic, because she said in all my years of being a GP, I have never seen one that size. But she said, hopefully I can help you. I'll give you some cream that should take the swelling down and eventually it should go away. She says, I'll get you to use this cream for a week, and if it doesn't do anything, come back and see me. Well, that's what happened. It didn't do anything, so I made another appointment to go back and see her, and she said, right, I'd like you to go to the hospital, go get it seen up there. And the same again, I went in, they had a look, and the same shocked look. They said, right, we're going to admit you and we need to drain it. So that's what they did. I went in and had the operation, went into recovery, and then back up onto the ward. My husband came in to see me that evening. He'd got somebody to watch the boys at this point, and yeah, just the serious look on his face, the dread, the drain, he said, yeah, I've been speaking to the doctor, and he said, yeah, if we'd have left it any longer, I could have lost you. So, well, that was both in tears and things like that. And yeah, so the next day when he came up to see me, the nurses came round and said about changing my dressing. So they started off, and then she stopped. She said, right, I need to explain something to you. She said, what they would like to happen is the wound to heal from the inside outwards. So they've actually put some packing into where they had to operate. So she said, what we're going to do, obviously we come to change the dressing, so we need to pull out the packing that's in there and then repack it. So I said, right, okay. And it was the weirdest sensation as they were pulling it out. It's like when you've got a strip of cotton wool and you want to pull a bit off. It makes like that grinding, that horrible noise, and that's what it felt like. It went right through my body. I think I had to get them to stop at one point because it was just, it was going right through me. It was a horrible sensation. So I let them carry on. They cleaned it up, they put some more packing in, and yeah, so I sat back up, I got all organised, and she said, right, what we're going to do is when you get discharged, when you're allowed home, we're going to organise for a nurse to come out and change your dressing at home. But she said, obviously, because of, you know, the way it was making you feel, we suggest that maybe have a bath or a shower before they come, because then they don't have to be pulling it out and fiddling, and you know, the water will just help it to come out, like cotton wool absorbs water and things like that. So that's what they'll do. So the next day comes, they come to change my dressing. They said, right, we should be able to discharge you today. So we'll change your dressing now, we'll get you your release, your discharge papers, and you'll be able to go home. So that's what happened. So the next day comes, well, in my discharge notes was the time that the nurse would come to change my dressing, so half an hour before that, before they were due, I got in the bath. And yeah, it really did help. So yeah, much better. So about a week later, I had to go back and see the doctor because the nurse that had been coming out to change my dressing said that it had all healed fine inside. It was just where they'd had to cut. So just to help the healing on the outside. So I went to see the doctor, my original GP, and they said, right, we need to heal where they've had to do it from the outside. So that went fine. A week later I went back to see the doctor. They said, yeah, you're all back to fine now, you're all healed and done. So that was that. Yeah, that was my abscess. Then, a couple of years ago, I really got into knitting, but it was loom knitting. You've got to hold the frame in your hand, and I'd been noticing some numbness in my hand. So again, I went to go see my GP. I said, you know, I've taken up this new hobby and, you know, could it be something to do with that? And they said, well, we need to send you up to the hospital, have some tests done. And yeah, the signals weren't going through my hand properly. So I had to have an operation on both my wrists for carpal tunnel. I had them both done on the same day. They didn't need to knock me out. They just said it would be just to numb your wrists. So I was wide awake while they were doing it. Well, I made a big mistake of looking up at the mirror, and yeah, I actually saw them take a little bit of the vein or whatever it is that it's called, and yeah, on the first hand that they did. So yeah, after that I just closed my eyes. I didn't want to see any of it, and yeah, it completely yeah. Sorry, that's my husband in the background looking at YouTube. If you heard that, I'm so sorry. Facebook, sorry, not YouTube. So, yeah. So, the operations I've had. Operation on my big toe. The abscess. And then carpal tunnel. So, yeah. I'm slowly falling apart, guys. So, I think I shall leave that for today. Get this uploaded for you guys, and yeah. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to my channel and hit the notification bell anytime I upload a video. So, thank you for joining me today, guys. Bye.